Welcome to the final installment of our Rumen Efficiency video series. I'm Caitlin DeFoss, Ruminant Development Manager at Vitam International, and joining me is Marine Gauthier, Ruminant Technical Development Manager from Lalaman Animal Nutrition, Spain. Marine, in our previous discussions you touched on the benefits of supplementing the rumen-specific live yeast Levusol SC. Can you elaborate a bit on how it actually brings about its action in the rumen?
Yes, so Levusol SC has been actually screened and selected for two main benefits inside the rumen: the stabilization of the rumen pH and also the action on the fiber degradation. Basically, this live yeast inside the rumen is consuming the oxygen and favorizing anaerobic conditions that are very important for the fungi, but also for anaerobic bacteria that are going to do the actual fibritic degradation activities inside the rumen. And we have seen also that in presence of Levusol SC, we are fostering the bacteria that are actually consuming the lactate, and we are also entering in competition with the lactate-producing bacteria. So this is how basically we have a proper balanced rumen pH and fiber degradation. We have a very extensive database where we have seen that in a database that is 364 forage samples actually, where we have seen that we increased the NDF digestibility thanks to Levusol SC from 4 to 8 points actually of NDFD, which is quite interesting. And for example, to quote some of them, in corn silage, in a ryegrass type of roughage, like a pasture type that you have here in South Africa, in meadow hay, in a lot of forage samples. And coming from a meta-analysis, we have seen that we have an improved, thanks to Levusol SC supplementation in dairy calves, of an average 1.1 kilo per cow per day. And the return on investment is very high. So we have a return on investment coming from 6 to 1 up to 9 to 1 in stressful conditions.
And what sets Levusol SC apart from other yeast-based products on the market?
So yes, summarizing, Levusol SC has been screened for its action in terms of fiber degradation, and actually across all the peer reviews paper, we are using a constant dose of 10 billion CFU per head per day for the dairy cows, except in condition of heat stress where we actually recommend a double dose. And to finish with, we also have a very nice technology that makes us unique, which is the Titan technology, which is actually a coating process of the yeast so it can resist to very extreme conditions in terms of pelleting.
Levusol SC clearly has a place in dairy production systems, but can you tell us a bit more about other applications in ruminants?
Yeah, actually Levusol SC is also very interesting, for example, for the young ruminants, as we have seen in terms of mode of action, that we are actually going to enhance the rumen maturity. So in the presence of Levusol SC, because it's a live yeast inside the rumen, it's going to scavenge the oxygen, which we know it's very important to install the anaerobic conditions inside the rumen of the young ruminant. So we are going basically to see earlier colonization by the anaerobic bacteria, by the protozoa, which are very essential in terms of rumen maturity. So basically providing a better rumen health also for the young ruminants, so the calves, the lambs. We are going also to foster the intake of the solid feed. So it means at the end we will have a smoother transition around weaning and a better growth of this animal during the first months of life. And we know these first months of life are really critical and essential for the future life of my dairy cow, or my beef cattle, or my lamb. And then if we are talking also about more adult animals, such as the fattening beef or the fattening lambs, we have also seen a very interesting effect, like in dairy cows, in fiber degradation, in rumen pH, which is quite interesting because we know that in fattening system, rumen pH is very critical because in a lot of systems we increase the proportion in terms of concentrate, so it means a high-risk diet. And across the world we have seen a nice improvement in terms of average daily gain, feed conversion ratio, that can be also an issue during the finishing phase. So yeah, we have seen a very nice, also very nice effect on this type of animals with Levusol SC.
Thank you, Marine. Lebusole C is a tool to naturally enhance rumen function and improve animal performance. Should you be interested in finding out more about this product, please contact Vitam International. This concludes our 4-part series on rumen efficiency. Thank you for joining us.